So memes have continued to stay in the limelight with most of the mind share captured from CT, and I still believe memes will be the main narrative of this cycle. Now, let's talk about some of my main picks for this cycle, as well as a few meme coins that I have seen pop off recently. So if you don't know, Must Stop Murad is the main guy promoting memes right now. He's similar to Ansem, becoming the main character of CT. And these are a lot of the memes that he is invested in. Now, the ones I'm going to talk about aren't on here, so they are still under the radar in my opinion. But obviously, I don't need to mention these. You have SPX 6900, Giga, Michi, and even Sigma. Those are some of the ones I think have the most potential out of this list. But obviously, most of these will do well this cycle. Now, a few that I want to talk about that haven't been mentioned, even by most of CT. One of them is actually DOLAN, and DOLAN, I believe, is going to be one of the biggest memes this year. Now, it's already had exponential growth, so you can see it's up 50% from my previous post that I made October 16th, and over 400% from my original post, which was a few days prior to that. So not even that long. And since then, it's gone up even more than this. So looking at the chart here, and this is the 4-hour chart, we can see I called it here around 10 million, and it's already at 70 million within the span of 3 days. Now, one thing I want to mention is this hasn't even been heavily marketed that much. So one of the main pushers of DOLAN is Luke Belmar. For those who don't know Luke Belmar, he's a huge social media influencer. He also made a lot of money in crypto. And so he has a very good knowledge of the digital space. And right now, he has focused on DOLAN as being his main pick for crypto memes. Now you can see here, he posts a lot about it, but he technically hasn't even posted the ticker symbol yet. So the marketing hasn't even really started. So there's still a ton of potential with this, but just the meme in general, it's an OG meme. It's actually from 2014. So Pepe and Doge are around that time as well. I believe they're a little younger than DOLAN, but DOLAN has yet to have a true run. And now people are starting to see that, hey, this isn't actually an OG meme. I'm sure some of you guys have seen a lot of these memes earlier. One of the biggest ones that I've actually noticed is this cash one. So this is one I've seen before even knowing about DOLAN. So this tells you it stands the test of time. And in my opinion, we will see DOLAN at 1 billion market cap, because again, that mind share still isn't even there yet. There's still a lot of people on CT who have yet to find out about DOLAN. They recently got listed on Moonshot, which was another big catalyst for them. I believe it was around 20 or 30 million when it got listed on Moonshot. So still a ton of potential with this. Even Ansem, someone posted to him and they basically responded, I had a DOLAN and saw his notification. Then Ansem says, I actually really like this meme, but I fumbled it at under 1 mil. And he posted this yesterday. So still very recent. So who knows if he's going to get in it, if he's going to tweet about it. Because again, this is still a lot lower than a lot of these bigger memes that Murad has posted that are in the 500 plus mil or even a billion plus. So DOLAN still has a ton of room to run. This is one of my big long-term picks, and I have no doubt it will reach a billion plus, even multi-billions over the next 6 months. Next, let's go ahead and talk about another one called TCAT. So TonCat is actually one of the top memes on the Ton blockchain, in my opinion. Crypto King is one of the main people who are pushing this, and basically been CTO'd by him and his Ghost team. And right now we can see that he consistently posts about TonCat, and even their own Twitter account consistently posts. They're 113 days in since the launch, and they're still grinding every day. They have VCs every day, and they have a growing community of holders, and it's all organic. None of these paid shills. So TonCat has been gaining a lot of traction. It's grown a stronger base. It went from 5,000 market cap to over 30 million in the span of a week. So it's the fastest growing meme on Ton, and is still continuing to build a higher floor. So this is one where Crypto King has a lot of updates coming down the line. Again, besides having a buyback and burn bot, a trending bot, and many others that they reinvest the profits, they also have a lot of big partnerships and potentially exchange listings in the future, which again, they're only growing stronger by the day, and there is a lot coming down the line. So I've no doubt this will retake Redo as the top meme on the Ton blockchain. So definitely keep an eye on that. And then last but not least for my long-term picks is Doge. So Dogecoin, no surprise to anyone here. It is the OG meme, but I believe now it is starting to gain a lot of traction again. You can see here, it's actually broke this little downtrend that it has if you draw a little trend line. And it is actually starting a new run in my opinion. So my opinion, this is one that's been down for a while, but now you can see the RSI crossed over the signal line and it is trending higher. And Don Alt actually tweeted about Doge today. And he says, to be quite honest, the only reason why I haven't liked Doge in the last couple of years is because of the Elon pump and dump. But it's time to take the dog back from that loser and bring it back to its former glory. Either way, that or we kill it, your choice really. So again, Elon actually brought a lot of attention to Doge, so I don't mind that. And now you can see that it's had a lot of time to accumulate, consolidate, and now people are starting to buy it again. So the fact that he's tweeting about it, a lot of people are buying it, and then just the fact that it's broken this downtrend here, I believe it has a ton of potential moving forward. Now, talking about a few other memes that I think could have some potential, even if they're only short-term picks, one of the ones is called Gooby. Now, Gooby is one. If you aren't in Luke Belmar's Gym Hunters group, definitely join it. We were talking about Gooby actually around 4 to 500K, did a 4x since then. But Gooby is actually the beta play to Dolan. So Gooby is one of the characters like Goofy, where he is Dolan's friend, and some people created this coin in order to capitalize on that hype that we've had from Dolan. So Gooby at 2.3 mil. Again, it could continue to gain traction, assuming Dolan continues higher to 1 bill, which I have no doubt it will. So Gooby could be a good beta play there. Now, another play that I've been watching that just launched today is called Go London. And this is actually from the Cat that has a song, and it's viral on TikTok and it launched today. And I'm being told that the team is still planning to market it, and it actually comes from a ETH Genesis wallet. So I did some research on it, and on Etherscan, if you look, the creator of this actually came from a Genesis ETH dev wallet. So still a ton of potential here. I believe that we could see this into the tens, even hundreds of millions if this takes hold. So again, watching the team, a lot of snipers got in early. That's why you saw this dump, but the team is still planning to market. So risky play, but the fact that it comes from an ETH dev Genesis wallet and the team is still planning to market it and there's a lot of big people behind it lends me to believe that we still could see a further on with this. So again, keep an eye on that. Only risk what you can afford to lose. And then also Godius Maximus. So this was a big AI coin that launched. It was launched by an AI, gained a lot of hype. And the beta play to this right now that I've been watching is Sydney. So it's Truth Terminal's girlfriend. So Godius Maximus was created by Truth Terminal, an AI on Twitter. And it was found out, actually, they looked, I believe it was the repo, the GitHub repo, and they saw that it talked about Sydney. So Sydney is quote unquote the girlfriend of Truth Terminal. So this one gained a lot of traction. You can see I was actually looking at it down here when it was less than 1 mil market cap. And then from there, it actually ripped to over 10 million. So I do think as long as Godius Maximus stays in the limelight, it's at 300 mil, that Sydney could gain some of that hype and ride some of that tailwind. So watching Sydney very closely here. And last but not least is Pop Frog. Now, Pop Frog is a little Pepe meme. And this one, I was actually told by a friend at around 2 million market cap. And this one still has a ton of potential. So I still need to do more research on it, but could be a potential good pick. It's gained a lot of traction and has been performing very well over these past few days. So maybe one to keep an eye on. But obviously there's a lot of memes to pick from. You already have the main ones from your ad, but then also the other ones I mentioned. But my long-term pick still stands. Dolan to 1 billion plus. TCAT, my opinion, easily to 100 mil plus. And then Doge, obviously this one, no doubt, it's going to reach its all-time highs again. It is the OG meme, so watching this one very closely. But obviously short-term resistance is near around that 17-cent mark on the weekly and 22 cents if you're looking at taking profit. So watching those very closely along with these other beta plays. But if you guys like this video, please give it a like. Please comment if you have any questions. If you aren't following me on Twitter, definitely do so at the CryptoData. I provide a lot of good content and try to keep you guys up to date. So with that, till next time, thanks for watching.